Well, hello everybody, welcome to another daily dose of gaming news and all that good stuff. And as always, I also publish on Rumble. And on Rumble, I catching up with the Gaming Play series with XCOM until it catches up with YouTube. So I try to do one per day. And yeah, regarding gaming series in overall terms, I think I can manage to do Prey gameplay. I've been managed to record bits and pieces of the episode, so I managed to record sometimes like 20 minutes and I have to quit. Work comes up, then I continue. But yeah, I've been managing to stitch up to a certain degree certain episodes. But yeah, I will try to ramp up my backlog so I don't miss out in any gaming. So at this moment, I will try to do at least let's say one every day kind of a thing there. So one day I'll post a gameplay series, the other day I don't post, and the other day, and so forth and so on. And I'll try to manage the best I can. At least this is until the end of the year, because pretty busy. But yeah, everything on here, at least I managed to do the daily videos, which is my most important thing here. But yeah, everything is also on the blogger's site there, and for extra support I got the Patreon stuff. So yeah, let's get going. Sad news, Max Payne and Alan Wake 2 voice actor James McCaffrey passes away to cancer. Unfortunately, it's a plague in our society. Cancer disease is so much, takes a lot of good people from our world. He was best known as the voice of Max Payne, Thomas Zane, Zachariah Trench, and Alex Casey. I think this Zachariah Trench character is from Control, if not mistaken, because I recognize the names, at least Max Payne and Alex Casey. So Max Payne is from the Max Payne series, and I think Thomas Zane and Alex Casey is from Alan Wake. Yeah, and he did also voice work for other stuff, Alone in the Dark, in Area 51, and he appeared in some TV series and movies. Yeah, he had a unique quality to his voice. I remember playing Max Payne 1 and 2, and it sticks with you. The voice of the character and the somber tone of that game demands. And yeah, unfortunately, it's another person goes too soon. But yeah, my condolences to his family. Continue with some news here. Yeah, seems that the RTX 4090D is going to launch in China and on December 28th, so in not in a couple of days, but around 9 days or so. Again, this is a GPU basically for my China to avoid the ban exports to China regarding like high-end GPUs and any kind of chips that can handle certain processing power with AI related stuff. The 4090 as it is classifies as having enough of that processing power, sorry. But yeah, we still don't have the complete overall picture of the GPU itself. We don't know how many stream whatever it is, or at least how many CUDA cores it will have. Here we got some leaked from the 4080 Super, but it's not related to this. It's a little bit better. Should give you, I think, 10 to 15% depending on the scenario, if not mistaken. But yeah, this 4090D has everything as the original one in terms of memory bandwidth. In terms of base clocks and boost clocks, of course, it can be a little bit higher, at least in the base clock, because it will be cut down CUDA cores, so they can ramp up a little bit, a tiny bit in terms of the base clock there. And of course, it's not OC supported, because then if it was, you remove the intention of making this GPU. But yeah, And of course, you got the follow-up here on the upcoming launches. This information is can be basically official because it's from a leaked document that was passed down to reviewers regarding the review embargoes for the GPUs. So we know that the 4070 Super will come first. 1 week later, the 4070 Ti Super, which now it's a thing, on 24th, and by the end of January, we got the 4080 Super. And suppose you got the 4050 and I think a 4060, they're going to, I don't know, taking advantage of a lot of inventory that they still have from the 40 series, which shows you that they were very on the hype train on not Bitcoin, but the Ethereum and the mining stuff from the coins there. But yeah, I don't know regarding AMD. They just like launched the last of the main line GPU stuff. 7800 XT and the 7700 XT, I think it has an XT. I don't recall very well. I don't know if it's going to be any kind of refresh planned for example, the high end at least, to be more competitive with for example, to be a little bit better than 4080 and try to reach to 4090 levels, which is almost impossible at this time. I don't know if they're just scrap those and continue to launch the way it is and focus on RDNA 4, which will not have an high-end GPU. At least that's the information that goes about in terms of rumors. But yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen there. But yeah, for the meantime, I'm satisfied with what I have, which is a 7900 XTX, which is overclockable. It's from XFX. I got the unboxing on my YouTube channel. Should be around in the playlist of unboxing stuff there. Pretty satisfied, at least from the games that I've been playing. Again, I'm not playing at this moment in time like games released this year. I am, but they are not enough. Some indie games here and there. The main workloads that it's been doing, it's like video editing and everything. So, and I didn't have any issues with that. Pretty fast. And the games that I've been doing for the gameplay series, basically, and some Dark Souls 3 here and there. But yeah, the engine is limited in that capacity. The game engine, so it has nothing to do with the GPU there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes regarding the at least from AMD, since we got all the information coming from the NVIDIA thing here. Regarding mod stuff, we got supposedly there is supposedly a mod that can replace frame generation from NVIDIA for with FSR3 for older NVIDIA GPUs, the 20 and 30 series in a lot of games. Again, this is a mod, mainly because FSR is now on open source. Again, mod community comes to the rescue. Since the NVIDIA, they don't want to implement this on older GPUs, the fake frame stuff. Yeah, modders are now going about it and doing the best they can. The experience, again, is not going to be perfect for sure, because it's not a native implementation of the technology, and the fact that it is FSR implemented in NVIDIA hardware. It's not perfect, but it's similarly it works, at least in terms of frame rates. In some cases it's very noticeable, as you can see here from Cyberpunk, 25 frames to 47. This is with the 4080. I'm not sure what kind of resolution. I assume 4K because it's so low. Maybe with some DLSS implementation. Yeah, it must be like 4K DLSS, so quality, I suppose. But yeah, it seems to be working. Again, it will not work perfectly, and you got a little bit extra steps for you to implement this. There is like prerequisites from the mod. Again, there is links here on the article, especially here, download already. And you have some prerequisites, and how to use the thing there. So you have to install in a certain way and do some tweaking here and there. Nothing too much complicated. So if you're used to working around with mods and installing in different file locations and everything, and mixing around with I suppose some oh my god, I forgot the word, authorization with files and folders and all that stuff. I think you're pretty safe to go about and do this thing by yourself. But yeah, it's already a solution here for at least the 20 and 40 series, which at least the 40 series, there is a lot of them around. And I think yeah, it's an older GPU. It was not made taking into account fake frames, and at least you get a little bit uplift on that, which is good. Again, it's not perfect, but it's playable, let's say. If you couldn't play something before, now you can play it, even though usually it's visual artifacting and all that stuff that usually happens. But yeah, I don't think there is like game-breaking bugs or glitches or something like that, but it's got the yeah, it's not perfect. Now with gaming stuff, DC Studio Boss reveals plans to expand Arkham universe beyond Suicide Squad. Yeah, I don't know if it is a good or bad news. It can be good news if you learn with this experience of the Suicide Squad game. It's going to be horrible, especially because it's a live service one, and even the gameplay thing that they're being showing, it's not good. And I think there's been some leaks. Somebody leaked spoilers from this, which whatever. Yeah, yeah, it's not going well. The trilogy, we can consider quadrilogy, because there is Arkham Origins, which is like the 4th game launch. But yeah, at least the trilogy of the Batman Arkham series is a very good one. It improves a little bit here and there each time the game advances. So in terms of combat, it's more refined in the afterwards games. But yeah, I don't see this as a huge positive here, because usually corporations take a long time to learn from their mistakes, and when they learn the ship turning, usually it's very slow. In that sense, so we might get till they learn the lesson, we might get at least 1 or 2 more games until the course is corrected. And the fact that the co-CEO James Gunn, which is usually, I don't know if it is a good idea to have co-CEOs of creative IPs, unless they are very, very in sync. But I don't know regarding James Gunn and the other guy, which is, I forget. I don't know if it's his last love or whatever it's called. But yeah, the Batman Arkham games, the Rocksteady ones, the universe setup there is pretty good. And yeah, this one is going to be a bust for sure. Unfortunately, again, I always make the remarks that I want all games to be good, but yeah, unfortunately, as to a certain degree, any creative work doesn't mean that it's going to be good, and this one is not going to be, unfortunately. From all the clues that I've been seeing, it's not going to be very good. It's going to be a playable game, let's say, but it's not going to be enjoyable. The premise of the story seems pretty good, but it's only that, the premise of the story. But the gameplay loot is going to be terrible for sure. And lastly, we got Armored Core 6. I think yesterday, at least, come to my attention yesterday, regarding the new content that is coming, mainly for multiplayer. They're going to expand the thing with adding ranked online matchmaking, which is interesting, because this is basically more about 1v1 for you to test out your max. More PvP maps and additional parts, so weapons and the things for you to get around with the arms and legs. I didn't play any Armored Core, and I'm trying to avoid watching anything so I don't get spoiled, because eventually I will want at least try out Armored Core. From what I think, the story it's pretty decent, and the lore and the world itself, and I would like to see what kind of things they touch upon on the game itself. But yeah, seems new weapons. I saw something like minigun shoulder weapon, something like that, and again, it adds more variety for you to go about the gameplay there. And I think some stuff it's only unlockable after you finish the story. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. And I think you got like nameplates you can use for the PvP stuff, so it's like a unique identifier, so you can customize that also, which is good. But yeah, it will come. It will come this month still. I know it comes this month still. Where is the date? Yeah, tomorrow, 19th of December. So around today. I know it was soon. But yeah, Battle of the Base ranked online matchmaking, which is good. It avoids a lot of mismatching regarding because it's a very high proficiency in terms of skill, because a lot of the weapons and the loadouts are going to be very similar. And yeah, carve your name ranked leaderboard, enhance UAC loadout with new parts, take fight new places, new maps, and personalize your nameplate. Yeah, it's called nameplate. Yeah, I didn't play this one. This is going to be an update, and I think it's going to also address some bugs here and there and stuff like that. But yeah, good to see. We just need the shadow of the R3 from software. That's my main thing here. We got that leak from the controller stuff. Again, some stuff there here and there. I explained my logic regarding some of the things that were leaked, but we don't have any, again, official kind of information to hope or not hope or despair regarding Shadow of the R3, because I'm hoping that it's announced so on the Steam store it can bring out, because the deal there, it's still only the base game. There is nothing even altered from expansion or something like that. I'm just waiting there to have the DLC option to buy the game with the DLC. I'm putting some money apart to just to buy that game, Elden Ring plus the DLC. So when the DLC comes out, I'll probably be doing some gameplay on that, at least from my internal consumption, let's say. And when it comes, if I manage to get around and get like 1 day per week doing some live streams, I probably will introduce that there. But yeah, till then, I will try my best to get around and do the things that I do for the channel here with my free spare time. And I'm going to wrap up with some gaming deals. Again, the Epic Game Store thing with Destiny 2 is still available, so I refer to the video from yesterday for you to check the link there. For today, we still have around 2 more days, give or take, for the winter sale stuff from Steam here. Resident Evil is still on sale. It ranges, I think, from 60% and until 87% or something like that. I will leave the pages, the list of Resident Evil games that are on a deal, so you can choose yourself the ones that you don't have. Myself, I managed to buy in the last autumn sale the Resident Evil Village, the gold edition or something like that. I don't remember which version I buy, but I bought at least the above the base game there, because I want to redo the Resident Evil 7 and then afterwards continue with the Resident Evil Village in 4K. We got God of War, it's still on a deal, 50% off. We still got Atomic Heart, 50% off. I think the best one seems to be Gold Edition, because it has the DLC, content DLC. The Premium Edition has like more like some skins here and there, so for $5, I don't know if you take value out of that. We got System Shock Remake. Again, it's a complete remake of the original one, almost pixel by pixel, and it's seemingly very good. I never played the original one. I intend to go about trying out this one, mainly because of the story. Very interesting story. When the original came out in the 90s, I think, it was kind of mind-breaking for a lot of people. And yeah, you got the demo here, and it's 45% off. It came out this year, so that's why it's only 45%. But yeah, it's one of those that you at least must experience, so you have a sense of how not how old, but how influential this game was in a lot of first-person shooters. We got Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate, which is basically the Integrate is basically the version for PC. Yeah, 50% off. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive, $80, normal price. Okay, 50% off. We got Tomb Raider collection here. It's on a deal, so free 80% off on the first one. The Rise of Tomb Raider is can be 80% off. I advise you to buy the 20-year celebration pack, which is not that expensive. It brings a lot of stuff there. And we got Shadow of Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, which is the one that I bought this year, mainly because I want to replay all these free games in 4K, because I did a series on the Rise of Tomb Raider at a few years back, and then I didn't even do the first one. I don't know why. I don't remember why. I just went through this one, but yeah, I want to replay the free all of them in 4K again. And we got Deus Ex, like this kind of the soft reboot, which is the Human Revolution Director's Cut, 85% off, which is a very good price here. And Deus Ex Mankind Divided, 85% off. Yeah, I'm not sure if I bought the digital. I think I bought the digital deluxe edition. I'm not sure. I bought this a few years ago. But yeah, I will be doing a gameplay of this one when I can. And basically that's it, guys. I'm going to wrap up for today with the plug on my Patreon for extra support. The extra support at this moment, it's more about the storage stuff, for me to be able to get backups for the stuff that I do for my private clients, and of course some extra space for me to put the videos that I do for the channel. And basically at this point in time, it's my main urgency in like big investments. And with all that said, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. So till then, Kunamy Master out.